Mold Squad Restoration, 312-607-8225. You can visit our website at www.moldsquadusa.com. We're here today in a crawl space that I want to just show you guys. This is a perfect example because we're going to restore this crawl space to the fullest. We got some mold remediation going on down here. Some really bad mold that you guys got going on out here. They got jack posts that are holding the main beam that are just completely gone. We need a sump pump down here, and we also need to fix a couple plumbing issues, and that's about it. So I'm gonna take this phone back now, and I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys what we got going on. First things first, let's check out that sump pump over there. You guys can see there's no kind of sump pump pit. Somebody just dug up a circle out of the gravel, and they stuck a sump pump there, and it's basically taking out the bare minimum. Basically, is what I gotta say. If you have an actual sump pump pit, you have to dig that down 24 inches into the ground. That way, so water can collect below the surface, and it can pump a bunch of water out. You know, those sump pumps are made to pump out about 48 gallons per minute. And you know what I will be putting in is a rigid. A lot of waterproofing companies go with Zoller because I guess it's a better trusted name. I like rigid. You get a guaranteed warranty on the sump pump, and you can also for 5 years, and you can also get a extended warranty. So first things first, we're gonna go ahead and put a new sump pump. I'm not sure if we're gonna put the sump pump in that location or we're gonna put it somewhere else in the middle. We're gonna basically put it somewhere where it's convenient, right? But check out all this mold that's down here. We shouldn't be breeding all this mold. I recommend to the first DIYers or anyone that's gonna tackle a project like this to just wear a mask, right? I have no mask on because one, I'm making a video, and two, I haven't even really started yet. So, but you can see how wet this crawl space is. You can see all that furry spider web looking stuff. That's not spider web, that's mold. That's like a film of mold all over the crawl space. And let's check out the beam. Check out that beam there. Beam is covered in mold like crazy. You can see all these mold spores that are black there. That's basically throughout the whole entire crawl space there. The more I go, the more I'm gonna find. I mean, I have seen severe mold where you can't even see the original color of the wood. In this job, I mean, this job is still bad. It's still everywhere, but at least you don't got super structure or wood damage, right? What they do have here is, look at these jack posts holding up that main beam of the house. If this main beam goes here, the house is going to start sinking, which I believe it's already sinking, which the homeowner said. And you know, look at this. Look at that. Nobody bothered to put any kind of platform there. You can't just rest metal on a wet crawl space. This doesn't work that way. This is what you're going to get. You're going to get rotting. You're going to get rust, because metal and water equals severe rust, right? Even check out that PVC pipe. You can see how it's black. It's got a bunch of mold on it. You know what I mean? Look what they use to support that PVC waistline. That's a waistline, ladies and gentlemen. There, you're not supposed to just ghetto rig that. You know, that's got a bunch of raw sewage going in there. You know, if that piece of wood rots completely, you see it's got a union right there. That's where it's gonna break off, and you're gonna start having sewage, you know, a bunch of stuff down here making your house smell. We've done jobs where it's just that happened. They had a cast iron, you know, the supports for the cast iron just went out, and all that sewage was just leaking into the crawl space. So that's what we're doing here, and I'm actually gonna put some electrical down here for her. That way she could use this as a storage space. And once we're done with this project, we're gonna go ahead and put a white encapsulation liner throughout the whole entire thing, and it's gonna look very fancy. We did a couple of these. I believe you guys can find the other video that I did in Chicago with the white encapsulation. You can see that one. I did that one. I filmed that one probably a couple years back. After that, I haven't got I do everything, all kinds of stuff. The other day we were doing a roofing job. So, you know, I don't only do crawl spaces and mold, we do other contracting stuff too. So here's another bigger crawl space remediation that we're going to do, and crawl space restoration. Another thing too is whoever the HVAC guy was here, they just got this HVAC basically not leaning, but draining into the crawl space. You can see right there, and I'm gonna make my way to it. This crawl space is really wet. I mean, there's no puddles or anything like that, but it's just to the touch, it's super wet there. Look at all this condensation build up over here on this ductwork there. That just causes all kinds of stuff. I just think that's because it's wet down here, or basically, you know, you need a dehumidifier attached to your HVAC system there. But right now, when I came down here, you see that PVC when the air conditioner turned on, I guess it released all of that condensation, and it was like if somebody turned on a faucet, and that's just basically pooling up there, and it's just creating a more mess than what it already is. What we'll be doing is we're gonna go ahead and just put a connector on there and do an extension, and we're gonna let it run out to the sump pump, the new sump pump that's gonna go down here. I always recommend 2 sump pumps down here, but at this point, I mean, you can always add one afterwards. But I believe that, you know, 1 sump pump should be sufficient for now. I mean, I'm gonna ask the lady if she wants to go with 1 more sump pump, but honestly, I believe that the 1 should be sufficient. But then again, here we are with a huge crawl space, so we might end up just putting another sump pump. So, but here we go. Here's a perfect example of the wood on the main beam there. Mold all over the place, guys. So I'm getting out of here now. The smell's getting too much, and stay tuned for the completion video. We'll be removing all that insulation that's in there too, all around the perimeter, and that's it. Stay tuned for the completion video, because it's going to be a good one, ladies and gentlemen. We are Mold Squad Restoration. 312-607-8225 is our website at www.moldsquadusa.com. Thank you.